Hey everybody, welcome to episode 13 of Building with Sand. Today is Sunday, January the 6th, 2013. And we are going to be working on the fort some more. But I might as well show you what I've been doing so far. So, one of my subscribers, I believe his name is Pi is Too Cool, said I should set the gate so that you can close it with one switch from both sides, and so I did that. You can choose which side you want, or you can do both. There's probably some fancy redstone involved to make it more efficient, but I don't really want to deal with that. I changed up the little entryway here a little, just a bit, because of this new... I was going to do a gatehouse originally, but then I changed my mind. I think the outside, the way it looks, is fine like this, because I was thinking about putting two towers up or something that hung over, but I changed my mind. So it's going to stay like this, and this is kind of a mini gatehouse, and it's, over here is where the prison is going to be, just the same. And in the three towers that do exist, I put these little... I don't know what you would call them, but it's to, you know, with the loopholes to look down what's going on. Yeah, they look better from the outside, but they're kind of pointless on the inside. Out here in the courtyard, we've got a little bit more going on. I went around adding some signs on the doors, and I put up these wooden sort of, I don't know what you'd call them. I think palisade is the wrong term, but they're just the kind of semi-temporary / permanent little wooden awnings for whatever, and I'm gonna put some more stuff underneath them. Over here, for example, this one over here would be for, you know, keeping stuff out of the, you know, direct sunlight or the rain or whatever. This one is so you could stand on it, and I tried to come up with an idea that was sort of like a barrel, and I went with the jungle wood, the pressure plate on top, and then a sign with what was in it. So these are supposed to be like powder kegs. Hopefully they look, as best I could come up with, hopefully they look decent. The pigs I had from earlier, I put a little pin in and named them Sweet Pickles and Berries and Cream. If you guys get this reference, you let me know. I need to get some saddles for them still. I haven't done much work up top. I put in these crenellations or merlins or whatever they're called up here for that sawtooth effect. I haven't done it on the other sides yet. I was working on the tower somewhat. It's going to be hard to get it to look like the idea in my head, but I wanted to decrease in size 2 times. So one here, and then go up further, and another one, and then a little watchtower on top. But that's the majority of the work we've done in here. There is a staircase inside. I should probably put a door in on whatever one of these is the top. Actually, it'll come out here, so that wouldn't really work so well. So maybe no door to the tower. I haven't done any work in here in the storeroom. This is going to also be the magazine. When I get that filled in, it'll make sense. The mess hall. Over here is the regular barracks, which you've seen before, and the NCO quarters. I just went around naming them and putting the towers in. So still have more decoration to do on the inside here. There's another tower over here where the armory is, which I've been doing a lot of work, sort of a lot of work on. I decided to go with this look, so you have everything on racks, and then in here is going to be armor. I sat for a very, very long, almost 2 days, sitting in a skeleton traps mob grinder / spawner that I have, collecting arrows. One of these is mostly all the arrows I had already. The other double chest is all the ones I farmed. So usually I'm killing about when I was killing about 200 skeletons-ish at a time, I was getting about 3 to 5 stacks. So, you know, even though that's a lot of arrows, it still takes a long time to, you know, to fill up a chest. And we have another tower here, just the same as the rest of them. So that's where we stand right now on the fort. I was thinking of working on screen. I have to go in this episode was to deal with the passages I wanted to put in up on in the walls. So like this, I ended up moving the stairs down lower so it could jut out more, so there was actually a room up there. I thought I tooled around with putting one on the end over there, but I didn't like it, so it's gonna stay like this. I don't want this fort to be entirely too symmetric. I think having a little bit of bits to it that aren't symmetric is part of making a build look more realistic, because nothing is ever that really perfect. So this is the OIC's quarters, which is one of the things I wanted to work on too in this episode, but we'll see if we'll get to that. OIC stands for Officer in Command. No, if people didn't know, and NCO stands for Non-Commissioned Officer, for those non-military-ish people. So here, I wanted to do, we have a wall that is 3 thick, and I wanted loopholes in the walls. The thing is, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it and put loopholes in so that you can defend the fort without having to be on top, or you'd have soldiers on top and people inside also shooting out. So, much like the little towers on the corners, I wanted to do something like that, and what I finally came up with is I just wanted to dig into the walls like this. And here we have the outside of the fort, and just was going to go like this and just have a tunnel on each of the sides with loopholes, and see how it looks. The thing is, I'm not super sure the exact positioning I should have these. I do want them to line up well. And this side's going to be a little different because there's not a 4th tower in the northeast. So I want to go outside and take a look. Maybe I'll count it out to see how many I can get. So what I need to do is find the center. I used to have a center. You know, it would have helped if I'd done it from the other side. See, am I gonna make it? Yeah, easy. So the back of the fort is right here. This is the very center of this wall. So from here, how many out do I want to go? 1, 2. So about 15 from each side. I don't want them to be every other. Let's see. And then on this side there'll be one here too. So I have space for 15. There's 15 blocks worth on each side of the center, and the center won't be one. I think if I did one every 3rd one, would that work out? One there. If I was a little higher, one there. One there. that one, and then not one on the end. That would look fine. That might work out. I'm gonna go up and do that, and we'll take a look at it from the outside when it's done. Hopefully I have enough stairs. Of course. Yes. So the way I'm going to do it is from the center, they're going to face the center. Let's see how that looks. This is the centerpiece. Is that as far as I went? Oh, I only did half of it. Okay. It's like, that makes sense. Oops, that's the wrong one. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I should probably light this up. I don't want to come back in here and have something bugging me. And we're not going to have one on the end. And... oh, come on. Okay, let's go outside and take a look. So I have 4 there, then the center, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I'm thinking I should definitely put one in the center. And then should I put one on the edge? No. Because that'll leave me 4 on this side from the corner, and how many from this side? 3. I mean, I could put one in down here, right there, but I don't think that would be useful. But it might make it look better, so I think I'll just put it in. And that looks fine. Man, these slimes are so annoying. I really appreciate that now how easy it is to get slime balls with these slimes spawning in the swamp. I really don't like how common they are. I mean, just how annoying. They're just everywhere. They're everywhere. And they spawn like in light and in the dark. It doesn't matter. They'll just spawn anyway. So. Go up there and put this in. One problem is if I put it, I can't face the, you know, it's going to, what I need to do is make all of them face the same direction. And it'll add some sort of uniformity to it. A uniform distance interval between each of the windows. There we go. And here. I'm not super fond of this because it makes me think like if someone was to shoot an arrow and they're here, then all the way down. But what's the light like here? 8. So let's see what that looks like. That's not an exit. So that looks a lot better. I definitely like that. Now it looks like a fort to me. There's a lot more going, you know, defensive location is, you don't want to walk down here. Through here, you don't know who's going to be shooting you. So either you like that. And I'm going to do that on all of the other walls as well. But I'm going to do that off camera so you guys don't have to watch me go through that. Trying to find a balance of what I'm building and what I'm showing to not make things too dull. I feel like the first couple episodes of this build were just really boring. Also, I'm thinking of, I think it might be a good idea to keep both these passageways open, so you can come up in the tower and then you can go out this way if you need be. And the openings, there's going to be 2 openings per wall like this. And closed up. And then I want to have some kind of I don't know, something like this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I might put a different thing up there, but I do want a couple blocks to differentiate where these tunnels are. Kind of feel like putting these in kind of weakens the walls, but you know, this is Minecraft. The sandstone's not very good blast resistant material anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in on all of the walls between now and the next episode, but I want to move on to another thing I was planning to do. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to see about filling in part of the top of the castle, or the fort. I've been meaning to do this, and it's been sort of bugging me that I haven't put these up. Just because it gives this entire build like its character to have this look to it, I think. It's a very defining feature of a fort. So, I want to get them up now. You know, we're here, might as well. I wish I had something to tell everybody what I did this weekend. I did put up an episode. Is this center? Yes. I did put up an episode on Sunday. What I'm trying to do is have an episode occasionally on a Sunday. Originally I planned to do one every Sunday, but I changed my mind to just go to Monday, Wednesday, Friday to go off of my Okami schedule, which was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then I ended up really wanting to play Minecraft this weekend, and instead of getting any recording done like I planned, I ended up just standing in a spawner all day, and also I ended up enchanting a ton of books. I got a couple more books from the museum, and that's really all I did. I collected quite a number of arrows and bones and a bunch of really messed up armor and bows, most of which I just combined till I get something good, usable. Got some extra chainmail, which was nice. Where are they? Every time I move this thing, I end up putting my blocks in a different location, and it just completely confuses me. I really hope one of these days we get some sandstone walls like the new cobblestone ones. I think they would go really well with everything. During this build, I found a few things that I would... There's a lot of things that I really want. I want wool, half slabs and stairs, and sandstone walls. I want a coal block. Now that there's a redstone block, the only mineable material that you can't make into a block is coal. So, and I would like to really have... I would really like to have another black block that isn't wool. Because obsidian is purple, it doesn't count. And there's no other blocks that are really black, and you know, we have a other really blue block, which is obsidian, and another bluish block, which is diamond. The other yellow block, which is gold, and iron is the other white block. And you know, we don't have another black block. We have another red block now, because we have the redstone. We have the new redstone block, which is going to be in the next patch. But we are completely missing a new, you know, something that's like a coal block. I don't know if it would have any purpose. You know, if they were to introduce some newer kind of devices, machines, where you needed, say, a coal block, like to power something or whatever, that might be interesting. Or just, you know, for decoration, it doesn't hurt to have a decorative block. It's always nice to have a decorative block, just for builders out there like me who want to make better looking things. So, where is it? Here we go. Empty maps. This is what I wanted to do. I don't know how much we're going to get done in this episode, but I was thinking, if we're going to have, you know, the officers' quarters over there, we're going to want to have something like a map board, which is, you know, a map of the area you're operating in. And so I figured I've been wanting to map out my city anyway, so I might as well do it. And this is kind of like the unofficial center of the city right here. So this is a good enough place to start is anyway. Whoa! Okay. So we gotta go... I don't know if I made 3 of the same maps, but we're gonna go off the map here a little bit. And... good. Or no. What? I may have made the same map 3 times, which kind of sucks. Yes, I think that's what I did. Apparently you should not hold right click when you have a stack of maps. That's not a good idea. So we have one map complete. Unfortunately, I've just wasted. Well, not really wasted because I did want to have a couple copies of this map anyway. I wanted to have a couple places that have maps up in the city. So, how far do you get on this side? So this is one of the junk ones, yeah. What about this map? Same deal. Okay, well, I'm going to put these maps in the chest over here just because I don't want them in my inventory. And we've learned the hard way that you should never right-click a stack of maps or you're going to be making a whole lot of them. So there we go. Now we have a map that actually is correct. The problem is when I do work on anything, that means I'm going to have to go ahead and make take the maps and get them reset whenever I go and do stuff. Let's see how I can set up this. Is there a cow over here? Oh really? Did I just waste that map again? Son of a... Ah. Okay, well this sucks. These guys in that house. So let's try this again. Here we go. So you have an idea, hopefully, of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I think I'm going to do the rest of these off screen, so their time is winding down. And I'd rather not show how many times I screw up this map business. I'm going to have to make a box or just use the maps. But I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on the fort a little more, and then we'll see where we are in the next episode. We're definitely getting close to more of the detail work on this fort. Got to finish the tower, and I want to get into building the prison. So that's going to be exciting, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. And I do have a plan now to put in another hub underneath the fort here, because I'm getting tired of running from one end of the city to the other. So let's do this real quick and see. One problem I have is this wall's not big enough. So if we had, say, item frames like this, set up, toss a map. This is a corner. Go like that. Oh wait, that's weird. No, that's right. They're backwards. There. Kind of like that. And we're going to map the surrounding area. This wall, unfortunately, is not large enough to put all of the city in, unless I zoom out. on a map, a couple, unless I zoom out on these maps. So I might do that too, but I think it'll be good to have a set of maps that are all ground level, or, you know, the biggest zoom in or whatever it is, and go from there. So I guess we're gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna work on this a bit more. If you have any ideas what I should do with some things in the fort, let me know. Let me know what your ideas are coming along so far. If you have any ideas for taking out certain blindness, like I don't know what to do with this courtyard. Well, there's a few things, ideas I have to break it up a bit. Maybe we'll see that in the next episode. I have a bunch of ideas I got hidden up my sleeve. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care.